Hey guys, it's Penrose. Today I'll be showing you every LEGO Incredibles minifigure ever made. Beginning in 2016 and going to the last figure in 2019, we've gotten 14 different minifigs. First is Mr. Incredible from the Disney CMF Series 1 from 2016. At this point in time, this was the only member of the Parr family for 2 years. So I remember before the rest of the family got released, customizers were trying to make the whole family with just parts from this figure so they all looked the same, which is kind of funny. The head, torso, and legs are still exclusive to this figure, but the arms and hair are not. If you want to buy this figure today, he's worth about $3. Next is Syndrome, also from the Disney CMF Series 1 in 2016. This figure has all exclusive parts as well except the cape. He has a very unique hairpiece and has some nice printing on his arms and the sides of his legs. One thing I forgot to mention on the last figure is that neither him or Syndrome have a face printed on the back of the head. And if you want to buy this figure today, he's also worth about $3. Next is the second version of Mr. Incredible from the Underminer Bank Heist set in 2018. This version has printing on both sides of the head. One side is a smile with a closed mouth and the other side is a smile showing his teeth. Compared to the previous version, the logo is moved slightly lower and is a bit larger, the belt is on the torso instead of the hips, and the black trunks are a little more rounded instead of a V shape. If you want to buy this figure today, he's worth about $7. Next is Mrs. Incredible / Elastigirl, also from the Underminer Bank Heist. She has an exclusive hairpiece and face prints on both sides of the head. One is a smile and the other is an angry expression. If you want to buy this figure today, she's worth about $23, which seems like a big jump from Bob's $7. Next is the Underminer himself from the Underminer Bank Heist. He has a very strange face print where the headlamp actually covers over his eyes. He also comes with his 2 jackhammer fists and has a short brown cape with one hole in it. If you want to buy this figure today, he's worth about $10. Next is Violet Parr from the Great Home Escape set in 2018. She also has an exclusive hairpiece with an orange headband on top and 2 face prints. One with a standard smile and the other with a worried expression. If you want to buy this figure today, she's worth about $18. Next is her little brother, Dash Parr, also from the Great Home Escape set. Like his dad, one side of his head is a smile with a closed mouth, and the other side is a smile showing his teeth. And Dash is the only member of the Parr family with exclusive legs because they're short legs. If you want to buy this figure today, he's worth about $16. Next is the youngest of the Parr family, and that is Jack Parr, also from the Great Home Escape. This is a very simple figure with only 2 parts, but I wish LEGO could have somehow captured his iconic hair point. If you want to buy this figure today, he's worth about $11. Next is Brick, also from the Great Home Escape. This figure is not very accurate. First of all, it should have been a big fig. The hair is wrong. It should have had a mask, a black belt, and boots. The figure, however, in the LEGO Incredibles game, which came out in the same year, is infinitely more accurate. It's really disappointing that this figure is the only new superhero we got from the Incredibles 2 movie, and it's not even that good. Rant aside, if you want to buy this figure today, she's worth about $6. Next is Mrs. Incredible / Elastigirl with rubber arms from the Elastigirl's Rooftop Pursuit set in 2018. This figure has different face prints than the previous Elastigirl, with 2 different smile expressions on it. But the most obvious difference is the torso with rubber arms. There's only one other character with rubber arms like this, and that is Miss Marvel from 2017. But if you want to buy this figure today, she's worth around $14. Next is the Screenslaver, also from Elastigirl's Rooftop Pursuit. This figure has an exclusive helmet piece with the mind control goggles on it, and underneath that helmet is the pizza delivery guy wearing a balaclava. but I don't remember his face looking quite like this in the movie. He also has gunmetal gray legs, which I guess is a nice change from the plain black legs that they would usually put on. If you want to buy this figure today, he's worth about $9. Next is Edna Mode from a Polybag in 2018. This figure is based off of her appearance in the first Incredibles movie with this large V-shaped collar on her torso. She has two sides to her head, one with a big smile showing her teeth, and the other side looking unimpressed, as Edna usually can be. If you want to buy this figure today, she's worth around $6. Next is Frozone from the Disney CMF Series 2 in 2019. He has a nice blue visor print and some dual molded arms and legs. This figure also came with his board for surfing on the ice and two Ice Blast pieces. If you want to buy this figure today, he's worth about $2. And the last Incredibles figure we got is a second Edna Mode, also from the Disney CMF Series 2. This version is based off the second movie, and she comes with a brand new and completely unique hairpiece that includes her glasses molded into it with eyes printed on top. Underneath that, she has two face prints, one that is neutral and the other that is a big smile. If you want to buy this figure today, she's worth around $3. Alright, there you have it. Those are all the figures ever made from The Incredibles. Altogether, they're worth around $131. But let me know in the comments how many of these figures you have in your collection. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want, you can always unsubscribe later. See you in the next one.